In this video, I'm still talking about releasing weights in your attitude. And I will talk about one attitude that you have to foster in you so that you achieve your weight loss goal. And that's discipline. And one attitude that you have to get rid of is laziness in order to make it. So I am a fan of storytelling and I will tell you a little story. Imagine that you are a prince from some distant kingdom, and to redeem the crown, the kingdom, and all of the riches, you have to get married. But you only have two choices. One is a very beautiful girl called Laziness, and the other one is a not so beautiful girl called Discipline. Laziness is a beautiful lady and she makes you feel very comfortable. She promises the best because she's really beautiful, like a hot model with a hot body. She hugs you, she gives you good sex. She's the best in that. But she is very demanding because in exchange for that, she will take all of your money, all of your riches, all of your attention, and you will have to obey her. She's like, I am the chief. If you are to get all of these benefits from me, I will be the chief in town. So you will be her slave, right? Discipline, however, although she's not really beautiful and she doesn't look hot, she's a very industrious woman. She's very hardworking and she promises that all that you give to her will multiply it and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. If you give her one coin, she will give you 10 because she reproduces everything that she touches. So, who would you marry? Well, most of the people marry laziness because they are too enamored with all of this beautiful and shallow appearance. But what's happening is that actually laziness is stealing all of your money, all of your success, and all of the things that you would deserve if you would only have the discipline to do it. So, get married with discipline. Discipline is very important because otherwise you won't go anywhere. And most of the people are afraid of being disciplined because they think that they have to become some sort of monk that lives in a mountain and have a very strict routine to follow. And that's just not true. Discipline is just taking the decision to do some things, and they are really, really small at first because you have to get used to it. The common mistake that people make is that they try to lose weight and they want to cram in all of the activities and all of these crazy workouts and all of those crazy diets in a short period of time, and they get tired of it and then they just give up because it's just impossible to do that. So discipline is not a strict routine, it's just having the intelligence to choose what things, little things, will help you get there and stay on track. So get married with discipline. And in order to foster discipline, there's a very important thing that you have to understand, and it's that the only time you have to do it, it's today and it's now. It is this very hot moment. It's not tomorrow, it's not next Monday, it's not when this and that happens. It's just today. The only moment that you have is this moment. So the common mistake that people make is, I'm going to start a weight loss journey and I am very motivated, but I will start next Monday so that I start the week right. And from here to the weekend, I will be free to eat whatever and be lazy because next Monday I will be working really hard. So the next Monday comes and they haven't fostered this discipline and they haven't taken any step to achieve that, and they start like, today I'm not feeling quite well, so maybe tomorrow I will do it. I'm sure that tomorrow I will have more energy and I will start my working out and I will try to eat healthier, so let's do it tomorrow. And then comes Tuesday and they say, I started the week really bad, so maybe this is a message from the universe that I should start next Monday. And that's the story. They keep on putting off the stuff that they have to do. And this happens with any endeavor that you want to undertake. You know, tomorrow will be better, and I feel better tomorrow, or next Monday, or maybe the next month, or maybe because it's winter, I am really cold and it's not convenient to start, so I'm gonna start when it's spring or summer, and maybe I will that's gonna be a better time to start, and that's the way that the story keeps on repeating. When you really want something, you get married with discipline and you start right now. So this is the only point of power that you have, and you better start right now. Whatever you want to start, do it just now. There's not tomorrow for you, it's just now. And you will take one simple step. It's not about making huge changes because you will fail. This is about making the decision to start and search for the little piece of action that you have to take. So let's say I want to release 20 pounds, and I'm going to start walking around my block. Just one round around my block, and that's it. And I'm not going to even walk fast. I'm just going to have a relaxing walk, and that's it. And that's the action that you took today. And that's very powerful, because you know what? You just started. And that's the discipline. Discipline is not about burden you with very hard and heavy tasks. It's not about being rigid. It's about being flexible, but doing something related to that goal that you want to achieve. And it doesn't have to do anything with your humor for the day. Like, I'm really mad right now with my wife, or I'm really mad with my husband, so I'm not doing anything today because I'm really mad. No, discipline is I will do it no matter how I feel, unless you, of course, are really sick. But if that's not the case, I do it. If I'm happy, I do it. If this is a beautiful day, I do it. If it's raining and it's a bad day, I do it. That's the discipline. It's I will take a little action today, no matter how I feel. And that's how you get married with discipline. So let's make a little ritual to foster discipline in our lives. And it's really simple, and it will take you only 5 minutes every morning. The first thing that you have to do is wake up 10 minutes earlier than you usually do. So you wake up in the morning, start your day 10 minutes earlier. And then you grab a notebook and you will start writing your tasks for the day. So I'm going to do this and that and that. And you will make sure that you choose a little task that will get you closer to your goal, no matter what it is. And but it has to be really small. Like the example that I gave you, I'm gonna have a walk around the block, and that's it. Or I will drink water instead of soda, or I will add some vegetables in my main meal for today. So that's it. It's a small little task. It's not some huge task that you will have to follow. It's not a huge workout where you will be weak or trembling in the knees. It's not that. It's not about that. It's something simple. But you have to make sure that you have these tasks for the day. So I wake up in the morning and I will list 3 important tasks for the day. So I will go to a meeting and I will have to get this done, and I will do this little thing that will get me closer to my weight loss goal. That's it. It's about that little stuff what makes the huge impact in your life. The little stuff, those little steps make a huge impact in the long run. It's not about cramming yourself with tasks that you won't do, because you will be tired, and it will be like going on a mountain when you barely can walk a mile. So make sure that this task is really, really, really tiny. Another important thing is that you don't have to make this list rigid. You have to become flexible. So these are my 3 important tasks for the day, but I couldn't do this and that because my time was um, I got stuck in traffic, or I had a client that was very picky, and I couldn't, I spent more time with him, and I couldn't go ahead of time, and I just couldn't do it. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to follow it rigidly. You just have to keep in mind that you want to do it no matter what the time is. If you wanted to walk around the block just one time, maybe you will have to, do some jumping jacks when you are going to sleep or before you get in the shower. So I do 10 jumping jacks, and that's that. That's that. And that's getting you closer to your goal. It seems like it's nothing, but it's really a huge achievement, because it's not about the exercise, it's not about the diet, it's about fostering this discipline within you, so it starts becoming part of you. And that's the important part. I will do this tiny little thing, and for today it's only this tiny little thing, but it's not about the exercise, it's not about the task itself, it's about fostering me. It's about fostering me the discipline to make it happen. And that's what I'm learning now. I'm learning how to make the things that I said I would do. And it's most likely that someday you won't be able to do it. Someday it will be such a bad day that for no matter how much you struggle, you won't be able to make it. That's perfectly okay. Don't beat yourself up because of that. Just, say to yourself, I couldn't do it today, but I will do it tomorrow. And make sure that tomorrow, when it becomes today, you will make it part of your schedule. One of the common mistakes that happen is that people start doing some kind of thing, and then they fail, because it's normal. We are humans and life is not easy, so we fail. And then we say, I'm such a failure, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up because I can't. And then they do nothing. So that's not an option. If I fail today, that's perfectly okay. I forgive myself for being guilty of that, but then the next day I make sure that I start again. Because it's not, like I said, it's not about the activity. It's not about the exercise. It's not about the foods that you're eating. It's about the attitude that you are forging in yourself. I'm fostering in myself this discipline to make things happen. So I make it happen. I make sure that I make it happen. And if I couldn't do it, it doesn't matter. But the next day, I make sure that I make it. So it's that mindset that we are trying to enact in ourselves. It's like a little process that will give us greatest achievements in the future. But it's not about the future, it's about now. It's about this time. So what am I gonna do today to get closer to my goals? Let me know in the comment section if you like this tip, if you like this way to perceive discipline, and this way to avoid laziness. And let me know if it's useful. I hope it is. And please like the video and subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. I will be talking about all of these strategies that will make a huge impact in your life, because you deserve it. And that's my mission. I want to help all of you to achieve your weight loss goals. You deserve to have a beautiful body, a healthy body that looks good and feels good, and I'm here to help you make it happen. So let's talk soon.